Rookie moving to 6 under par. Only one player better off than her on the leaderboard. Nelly Korda 68 yesterday, rolling in that putt at the road hole, and then in front of the clubhouse at 18.
Difficult putt down the hill, left to right. I think she might have thought that might have gone low, but right in the middle.
And fair to say, Christina, the world #1 is living up to her billing.
Absolutely. Everyone's been waiting for Nelly to really start firing away here at the Scottish Links of St Andrews, and she is not disappointing whatsoever. You can see she's smiling through the cold.
She hasn't got the mittens on, Nelly Korda, but the snoods on high.
I don't blame her. It is a bit chilly out there.
Sort of brownish yellow stuff, so be a bit of a toss-up as to the lie that she's going to draw.
2 majors, the second of them coming back in April, the Chevron Championship in Texas. The 11 he was referring to is the camera tower at the 11th green, the par 3, that's just over the fairway here at 7.
Nice confident little club twirl from Nelly there, and that just absolutely in the middle of the fairway.
Laura, fair to say, looking at the scoring, this seems to be the half to be.
Yes, I think.
And worth noting on that little mini leaderboard there, you can see that Lydia Ko has completed a round of 70. Not much wrong with that swing, Christina.
No, absolutely nothing wrong with that at all.
Great championships like this one.
That silky tempo from Nelly Korda as she hits her approach, and this is just world class there.
That's exactly what Jason said, caddy. Did you hear him saying world class, a couple of times?
Just good styling to see this land like right edge of the tower, even on the 7's fine.
Okay. Yeah, just perfect strike, beautifully rhythmic, no rush.
You're in with the caddies, aren't you, Laura?
Yes, I am. Yeah, we've got Brutal that's caddying for one of the young Japanese players. They had a couple over yesterday. The house was quite happy last night because they all went out terrified of what was going to happen, and they all came home with a decent round, so it was good.
To stretch the lead to 4.
There's a good chance that she got gusted right there. I think if she had maintained a little bit more speed on that putt, it would have held its line regardless of the wind. But you can see Nelly saying that it was just snaking a little bit.
It was an opportunity to open up a bit of a gap at the top of the leaderboard. Great reaction. So 3 excellent birdie looks, 2 so far haven't dropped.
Soft.
That was very nice from Nelly there. You can see she gave a little extra speed. A lot of times, when you're trying to get more spin off the ball, you're going to try and swing out a little harder with maybe a little more loft on the club there.
It's going to be Nelly Korda to try and make the 2 before Lilia Vu. How much does Jason play a role here, trying to read the lines?
Yeah, he's a massive part of her game. She really relies on him. Great caddy. Been out here for years. Green reading, clubbing. They're a really good team, and they've learnt a bit of Charlie here, so you'd fancy this as a good chance. Just outside the left.
That one, yeah, it didn't have the pace to get there anyway, but I think they might have maybe seen a little bit more than what was there.
Surprising though, since Charlie had just hit a very similar putt, slightly different line, but enough to give you the clue.
We'll blame the wind for that one, Laura.
Yeah, or the caddy, one or the other.
Major season for Nelly Korda. I mean, it's great to get another one on the bag, but we weren't expecting what came next from her.
Yeah, it was very feast or famine. Obviously, everyone can, remember the U.S. Open earlier this year. It was just sort of very much out of sorts for Nelly. But she's righted the ship. Giving it a good rip here. Great balance.
You can see the ball of Lydia Vu there. It's also both Nelly Korda and Lydia Vu, the world #1 and #2. Very nicely placed.
Undoubtedly, yeah. I've taught her all I know. In the gym before you play, it's brilliant. It's just
that's some dedication, going. Isn't it? Though I mean,
it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, but that's if you want to be the best. Nelly looks like she's just going to chip it. That's a confident player. That's nice. Again, just trickled by. And when you're downwind, well, it's kind of into wind, but it's more left.
Hole has her 3, which takes her at the moment within 2 shots of Nelly Korda.
Yeah, this is not a formality for Nelly. She'll be taking it seriously. Yeah, well done. Really good.
So the world #1 is the one to catch. That's an excellent round of 68 for the 2nd day in a row.
I think the most impressive thing is the clean card. No bogeys out there.
In under par through those 36 holes.
Almost unimaginable yesterday morning, Trish, wasn't it?
Yeah, honestly, got out here yesterday and thought, well, I hadn't looked at the scores. I thought anywhere around about level par is going to be sensational. And then I saw Yin out there at 6 under for the day and thought, I don't get that. I have no comprehension how that's possible.
They've lived up to the billing, haven't they? Nelly Korda, Lydia Vu and Charlie Hull. 3 players in the top 10 of the world. But it's Nelly Korda at the moment who is shone brightest, if you like.
Yep. Well, you expect her. She's a high ball flight hitter, so you don't expect her necessarily to do well around here, but she's adapted her game beautifully to it and looks in complete control, which is what you need in these conditions.
She could be there a little while, Charlie Hull, if she signed for everyone who wanted one.
She'll be irritated. Oh, the others are there. I was going to say, sometimes, you want to mark your card and the other one's out there and you should be out there doing it yourself, but they're all doing it, which is great to see.
For a number of years, but the last couple of years decided to come back and give it a go while she still can. Trying to keep up with the young guns like Nelly Korda.
Bogey-free on a day like today is very impressive. A round of 68 for Nelly Korda. When you look back on today, how satisfied are you with that performance?
Yeah, super satisfied, especially, I hit the ball really well today, and especially in these conditions, that's tough to do with the wind kind of swirling your whole body around. So overall, really happy with the way that today went, and hopefully I can carry that into the weekend.
When you came here this week, was there a feeling that your form was back to where it was earlier this season?
Yeah, I've seen glimpses of it. Definitely at Olympics, I saw, I was driving the ball really well, I was hitting it really well, and then I had an unfortunate couple holes that kind of really put the brakes on putting together a really good round. But other than that, I felt like I was kind of inching my way in the right direction and put in a good bit of work with my dad last week in Prague. I think he's sick of me and sick of golf after that week, but I'm really grateful for him, and hopefully, it's paying off when that hard work.
How often do you lean on your dad for work on your game?
Yeah, I think it's just someone I trust, someone I can lean on, especially my parents through tough times. And even if, he has nothing to say, just having him out there and watching me feels really nice.
Best of luck this weekend.